Param Shanti to all the divine souls. Our salutations to Behad ke Dadaji and Brahmama. Welcome back for the day 2 of Behad Gyan course. Today we have an intriguing topic that has fascinated humanity for centuries. Karma. Karma, its types, its connection to reincarnation, and also another topic that bridges the gap between science and spirituality. That is the fascinating connection between quantum entanglement and spirituality, more so with Behad Gyan. So buckle up as we embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries of the quantum world and its potential implications for our understanding of consciousness and interconnectedness. Now, let us understand why is there a need to contemplate on this topic. We learned in the previous episode that the soul and this physical body is not the same. We need to understand that body is just an instrument for the soul and that this body keeps changing. So after death, we are bound to go somewhere, and to which realm we will go depends on our karma. So let's understand the universal law of cause and effect, that is the law of karma. The term karma originates from the ancient Sanskrit language and translates to action or deed. It is the idea that every action we take, whether physical, mental, or emotional, has consequences. Day 2 will cover the following topics: types of karma, law of karma, which is greater karma or destiny, karmic cycle, reincarnation, karmic patterns and how to change them, how to get rid of bad karma, how to stop ourselves from getting entangled in karma, past life memories and where does it get stored. The 3 types of karma are Satkarma, Vikarma and Akarma, also called Nishkam Karma. Satkarma are the positive actions which lead to positive outcomes. Vikarma are the negative actions which result in negative consequences, also called Papkarma. It does not matter if the chain is made of gold, that is Satkarma, or the chain is made of iron, that is Vikarma. Good and bad karmas both will bind you, both will put you into bondage. Whereas Nishkam Karma, also called Akarma, means doing an act without any expectation in remembrance of the Almighty Authority. By doing such an act, one rises above good and bad karmas, resulting in liberation from the cycle of birth and death. This has been beautifully explained by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 2, verse 47. Now, on what basis we have got the current life? Unless a soul does not understand the law of karma, then he or she will not be able to rise above the sadness or difficulties in life. This concept must be taught to everybody. We recommend you to read a book called The Secret of Karma by V.J. Atri. By learning this concept, one can handle the upcoming circumstances boldly with maturity and accept it as it is. It is always better to pay the debts happily. Karma can be categorized into the following, which is Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami, and Kriyaman Karma. The ancient sages used the symbol of archery to explain them. Sanchit Karma. The stock of arrows in the archer's case is the accumulated reserve of your karma from your past lifetimes, which is yet to ripe. Prarabdha Karma. The arrows that have already left the bow is that part of Sanchit Karma which we carry in this lifetime. Fructified Karma. Agami Karma. The arrow that is present in our hand, the future karma, is called as Agami Karma. That is the karma which is yet to mature for the actions of your current life. While the Kriyaman Karma is the fresh karma we produce in this lifetime. We have to choose our free will in the right direction towards the right path. As per Behad Gyan, when the soul leaves the body, it takes up with him the karmic records and sanskars which are stored in the Karan Sharir, which is the causal body, and the Sukshma Sharir, which is the subtle body. Based on your sanchit karma, you will receive the prarabdha karma. God has given the free will, so we need to use it in the right direction towards the right path. The current karma, if not neutralized, gets added to sanchit karma and the cycle continues. So to get the power to do the right and to direct the free will in the right direction, we need wisdom as to what is right and wrong. This power can come only if we connect with the Almighty. The relationship between karma and reincarnation is inseparable. The actions we perform in one lifetime affect the circumstances and experiences of the next. Positive actions lead to a better life in the future, while negative actions lead to suffering or challenging conditions in the next lifetime. The cycle continues until the soul learns its lessons, resolves its karmic depths, and attains spiritual growth and liberation. In this vast creation, everything is interconnected. Karmic patterns are so related that whatever we do through our mind and actions, they generate energy which creates vibrations at the subatomic level, and that affects the atmosphere of the creation. If the soul has come from infinite creation, that is Behad soul, and has power in his soul, then his thoughts or vibrations can reach till where it has come from. The higher souls have to be, thus, very careful in what they think, as it affects the creation. We shall understand how our vibrations at subatomic level affects the cosmos when we understand the concept of quantum entanglement. Coming on to karmic relations. Currently, whatever kind of relations we have is due to our karma. Karmic relation can be with the souls in the subtle world also. We often hear about pitradosha or the problems created by ancestors. Bapuji says most of the times when a soul leaves the body, it joins with other souls of similar sanskars and with whom it had karmic relation. Here comes the concept of antmati sugati. So what was there in the last in the intellect at the time of death, that will decide his or her fate. This concept is nicely explained in our Upanishads by the story of King Jada Bharata. Please do check out these videos of Bapuji like the mysteries of karma, which is greater, destiny or karma, how to burn karma, karma yogi, life, can we change our prarabdha karma? The link to these videos will be given in the description box. Jeevatmas are those who are trapped in this materialistic world and can't ascend as per their air element is too heavy, and because of their vices, they keep roaming around the earth and wait to get another body to fulfill the unfinished desires. If one wants to break the karmic pattern, then for him this Gyan is very important. But many go behind astrologers for instant solution. So listen to Bapuji's videos on the truth of astrology. The link is in the description box. There are many organizations which say the world drama repeats in a similar way. Then what is the point of effort or purusharth? What is the role of karma? For example, a handicapped person whose life is full of difficulties, for him the ray of hope is his present karma by which he can improve his agami or the future karma and neutralize sanchit karma. So such souls who preach this concept of world drama repeating exactly in the same way must ponder over this. When did Atma first come in this karmic cycle? This has been explained in our video in our channel on how mind was created. The video link will be in the I button above. Behad Gyan also explains how the physical world came from the subtle world and in turn from the causal world. This explains how Parampurush made from Paramtattvas due to their sankalps and creation had a downfall in their soul power, as a result of which they became Devi Devtas. Now these Devi Devtas in the Swarglok had desires, vices and soul power depleted. Hence these Devi Devtas have now become human beings. This is how the soul power diminished and we became humans, which is the lowest stage of soul. Bapuji explains that the 33 crore Devi Devtas whose mention is there in our scriptures have now become humans, some of whom are there in the subtle world, while the rest are in the physical world. Now the karmas have been recorded since the start of the journey of the soul in the causal body, that is the Akash Tattva, and emotions attached to these karmas are recorded in the Sukshma Sharir or the subtle body. But when a soul comes to the physical world, the sheath covering the soul is so much that he or she forgets the memories of his past life and gets influenced by the effect of Maya. Added to this, the soul does not have knowledge. To listen to knowledge, one must need power. And to get power, the soul must create a thought that I want to liberate myself. But if the soul does not have the knowledge that he is trapped in this materialistic world, then why will he think of liberation? Now, let's understand how to get liberated. The Bhagavad Gita mentions Lord Krishna telling the following: forget the body and all the bodily relationships. Become soul conscious, that is Atma Swarup, and surrender unto me. I shall liberate you from all the sinful actions. Do not fear. This does not mean to leave everything and go. It just means to surrender your mind, intellect to Him only. Now, from where to get the power to burn our karmas? Karma is recorded in the causal body. Let's first understand about the connection between medicines and blessings in a diseased person. What is the origin of a disease? It occurs first in the causal body, then in the subtle body, and later gets impacted in the physical body. When there are certain triggers in life which can put a man in stress, depression, this will lead to negative emotions which affects the cells of the subtle and the causal body and thereby affects the physical body. The medicines we take can cure the physical body to some extent, but what about the cells affected in the causal and the subtle body? For this, we need to connect to our Creator and take power from Him so as to charge the causal body, that is, the ether element, where there is record of all the karmas. Param Prakash or Param Light from Almighty can only burn these records. If the soul is of higher category, then the body will transform to supracausal or supreme supracausal body whose components we have discussed in day 1 course. If we really want to get liberated from this cycle, then no sadhu, saint, dharma guru, mahatma can help us. It is only the knowledge given by Almighty Authority and connection with Him through yoga that can give us supreme peace. So we insist first to realize self and then realize Him. If we want this to be our last birth, then we have to put our efforts in enhancing knowledge and meditation. Let's talk about oneness. To understand that, we need to delve into the concept of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is a bizarre phenomenon where 2 or more particles become deeply connected in such a way that their properties are intrinsically linked regardless of the distance between them. When one particle's state is altered, the other particle instantly reacts, no matter how far apart they are. Imagine you have 2 tiny particles like electrons that are really close friends. They are so close that they share a special connection with each other even when they are far apart. The special connection is called quantum entanglement. For example, relation between a mother and a child. When these particles become entangled, whatever happens to one particle instantly affects the other, no matter the distance between them. It's like they have a magical link that allows them to communicate instantly. Now, let's say that you have 2 entangled particles, particle A and particle B. If you change the properties of particle A, like its spin, its direction, particle B will automatically change its properties to match even if they are light years away from each other. This happens even faster than the speed of light, which is pretty mind-blowing. Quantum entanglement also says that for two or more particles to be entangled with each other, it must have the same wave function, that is, their origin must be the same. Now, you might be wondering, how does this concept relate to spirituality? Well, spiritual teachings from various traditions have long spoken about interconnectedness, oneness, and the idea that everything in the universe is interconnected. Quantum entanglement seems to echo these profound insights. Let's understand quantum entanglement in connection with Behad Gyan. One of the criteria for two particles to be entangled is that they have to come from the same source. This explains the relation between creator and creation. So there must be a past connection between them. It does not matter how far they are separated. So what qualities are there in the creator will be reflected in the creation. Sakshi Patel has spiritually decoded the quantum entanglement science through her mastery and expertise in Bhagavad Gita, stating that when a creation soul reaches his creator, he feels united, he feels fulfilled, he reaches to oneness. Yes, that oneness is nothing but quantum entanglement. But what do we do in yoga is basically we become soul conscious, disconnect from this physical world, and through our sankalps or thoughts, connect with the Creator in the highest dimension to experience oneness. It is just a small effort to make this infinite knowledge short. However, we recommend you to directly listen to the videos given by Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel on this topic and refine your consciousness. So please do visit the channel Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, may your actions be filled with wisdom and your journey towards enlightenment be blessed. Stay curious and keep exploring. Param Shanti.